So it's been over a year since the MagSafe Battery Pack came out, and I gotta say, I really do love this thing. I highly recommend it over all the third-party ones, and I got some reasons for that I'll talk about in a little bit. But I want to talk about my experience with it this last week. I took this thing to Disney again. My first experience at Disney did not go over well because I didn't really know how to use it and I didn't really understand the way the product worked. This time I did, and I gotta say, I absolutely loved it during the whole trip. It was the only battery pack that I used. If you don't remember, I'm an iPhone mini user, so the battery on this thing is pretty small, and we're talking long Disney days here. We're talking rope drop to firework days, early morning to late at night, using my phone constantly throughout the day to check wait times on rides, to check for dining, to check anything in the My Disney Experience app, which is not very well optimized. Like, I hate this app. It takes forever to find anything, and I'm sure it just burns through my battery like crazy. But not just that. I mean, we took photos, we took videos. I mean, check out this one. This is me and Crazy Eyes. I mean, King Triton. He's at Magic Kingdom Park, and I always have to take a selfie with him because he's just awesome. And just look at those eyes. You can just get lost in them forever. So how did it hold up through those long days? Well, I ended the day at 80% on my phone. Now, the battery pack was dead at that time, which was totally fine. We're talking like 8 or 9 o'clock in the evening, and I'm at 80%. I'm not gonna go through 80% worth of phone in just a few hours before I go to sleep. Like, it's not gonna happen. I was completely impressed. And the thing is with this, over something like this is the one I used last year, and it did well too. I mean, I would say I probably ended up around the same percentage at the end of the day at a Disney park with this one. But what's this one do that this one doesn't? Well, this one just keeps charging. Like, you're gonna get to 100% and it's just gonna keep making sure you stay at that 100%, which isn't good for your battery health. It also doesn't care about how hot it is outside or how hot your phone is. This one does. Like, I would get to where I look at my phone and I'm like, I'm at 60% battery. What's going on? Then I would realize my phone is super hot. We're talking Florida in the summer, so it feels like it's 100 degrees outside. My phone feels like it's 100 degrees or more inside. So what's the battery do? It stops charging it. Because charging with that much heat already involved is not good for your battery health. And it knows that, and it can communicate and just, hey, be like, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna charge you right now, just to make sure that we're all good, and I'll wait. I noticed it, and I'm like, well, maybe I shouldn't be using my phone as much right now. And that's totally fine. I could keep using it, and it would probably just keep dropping in battery health, or I could just stop using it. So what happened with all that? Well, end of the day, 80% battery, and it's protecting the battery health of the phone. You can't get any better than that. And that is why I recommend this over all third-party chargers. I would not recommend buying those because they're not smart. They're dumb, and they just want to keep charging your device until it just dies, the health of it dies. So if you don't own one of these and you are interested, I have a link down below where you can just pick one up. It does help out the channel, which would be awesome, but you don't have to use my link. You can go to Apple or wherever, but usually the link below, you're going to get it cheaper than the Apple store, so I highly recommend. There's no reason not to save money, if you ask me. If you want to hear me talk more about the MagSafe Battery Pack, I got a video right here, but if you don't, YouTube says you might like this one. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. God bless.